Hello and welcome back to the Efficient Skillet. My name is Willie and I hope that you're doing extremely well out there. For those of you who have seen a number of my other cooking videos, then you know that one of my favorite things to eat is chicken. So today let's cook one of the most colossal, bestest, greatest dishes you could ever do in the whole universe. Let's do chicken Parmesan. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is take you a large chicken breast. The chicken breast next to the liver, in my opinion, is the best part of the premium cut of the chicken. So what you want to do is take this chicken breast, and what we're going to do is butterfly it. Now make sure you have a good sharp meat knife like this right here. And then what you're going to do, put your hand on there like that, and then you just kind of slice like this. Now we're not going to cut all the way through, obviously, because we're butterflying it. What we're going to do is just go just like about like that right there. Then you open it up, and if you can cut it just a little bit more. There we go. That's what you want to do right there. Okay, the next thing you want to do is we want to tenderize and expand the size of our chicken breast. So you lay it inside some plastic wrap like that. Boy, this stuff's grabby. There we go. And then lay this over here like this. There we go. And what you want to do is you just want to firmly but gently roll and beat, expand the size of this chicken breast. And what it does is it makes it thinner and more desirable, especially for this application. That's what you want. It tenderizes it. It greatly expands the size of the breast. Now some people like to use a hammer or something, one of those meat hammers, I don't have one, but this rolling pin works great. Okay, now that we beat the H out of our chicken, as you can see, it's greatly expanded in size. It's much thinner now, and this is what we're looking for. It's very tenderized now. You beat up that muscle and stuff, and broke it down and made it tender and expanded out. So this is exactly what we want. Okay, so the next thing you do is you take you a couple of eggs and beat it, just beat it. Put your little Greek seasoning in there. There we go. That'll work perfect. So what you want to do is take your greatly expanded, massive, giant, thin, tender chicken breast and dredge it in flour. Next thing we do is we put it in these eggs, as y'all can see. There we go. And on your, and over here we got Italian style breadcrumbs. Put you some Greek seasoning in that too. There we go. Okay. All right, now we're ready to take our breast and put it in there. And if you haven't done so, next time you're at the whatever store, Walmart or the dollar store, look for these tubs right here. They're really cheap, $1, a couple of bucks, whatever. And they're just super handy for cooking stuff in the kitchen, for breading and all that kind of stuff. They're very handy, general purpose tubs, and they're just handy to have around. Now what you want to do with this chicken breast, once you get it in these breadcrumbs, what you do is put you a bunch of breadcrumbs on top and then press it down into that. That goes a long way in making this stuff delicious. put your breadcrumbs on, just press them down. When you press those breadcrumbs down in there, those pointy little, soft but pointy little breadcrumbs stab and pack themselves all into that chicken, and it's going to make it really, really delicious. This is a big deal, this step right here, so make sure you do it. And that's what you want right there. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is I like to turn, for this, I want some sizzle out of this, so what I do is I turn my skillet up all the way, and I put me a pretty good amount of extra virgin olive oil in the pan. And because this is Italian, you got to have some garlic, so we're going to dice a couple of cloves of garlic here. Throw that garlic in. Take our old friend Mr. Wooden Spoon, kind of stir it around a little bit. Okay, then we take our beautiful, gorgeous piece of chicken here and lay it in. We're going to let this sizzle and get a little crispy. It just takes a couple of minutes. We don't want to cook it all the way yet because we got to put this in the oven still. So, okay, so what you want to do is cook it for about 1.5 minutes on each side. Like I said, we don't want to cook it all the way. So then we're going to turn it over here. And see how it has that nice brown crispiness to it? That's what you want. And we turn it over on this second side. We're going to put put some slices of butter up under there just to really add to the browning and the flavor and the crispiness and everything. Lift that up a little. There we go. All right, so we're ready to pull out our chicken here. Now what we're going to do is I've got a pan right here with parchment paper. We're just going to lay it right on that parchment paper. Okay, the next thing you want to do is once you place your chicken on your parchment paper, what you want to do is take your favorite tomato sauce. I like the store-bought Ragu, old world style. I think it has the best flavor. And you just want to put a little bit on your chicken here. About like that. Next, you want to take you some mozzarella cheese. Get you a block of mozzarella. And we're going to cut some of this off right here and put it right onto our Parmesan, chicken Parmesan. You just want to take this mozzarella, nice and, some are a little thicker than others. That's okay. It's all going to be delicious and good, so it doesn't matter. Lay that Parmesan on there, and the next thing you want to do is get you some fresh Parmesan cheese and just kind of grate it onto that chicken. There we go. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is pop this chicken Parmesan into the oven. Yes, believe it or not, I do have an oven. So I've preheated the oven to 350. I got it on broil setting, so we'll get a nice crispiness down on this cheese and chicken and stuff. So we're just going to pop this in there. We're going to leave this in there for about 10 minutes. All right, so we're reaching the point where this totally beautiful dish, everything comes together in heavenly, harmonious glory. So what you want to do is take you some fresh angel hair pasta. Oh yeah. Put you a nice bit of angel hair pasta on there. Take your favorite tomato sauce, put you a little bit on there. You don't want to do too much, just a little bit. That's what makes this stuff, you know. A lot of things in life, less is more. What you want to do now is throw you a nice splotch of butter on there. Put you some pepper. A little bit of kosher salt, just a pinch. And let's check our chicken Parmesan. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. And then you lift your chicken Parmesan off the parchment paper that works so beautifully. Just put it on that bed of angel hair pasta. And there you go. Chicken Parmesan. You know, wow. That's why Parmesan chicken is one of the most favorite colossalist bestest chicken dishes in the whole entire universe. That is absolutely delicious, folks. I hope you try it, and I hope you like it. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. And you can email us, efficientskillet@gmail.com.